Hello, and thank you for joining us. This is our first prize selection video. I have started the channel Free TCGs because I wanted to get back into the joy of collecting something. I haven't had a hobby in many years. I have worked way too hard, and I realized that I had kind of just sort of pushed everything else to the side. So I thought about what I liked to do growing up. Magic the Gathering and other trading card games were a big part of that. And so I said, I am going to go into 2026 and I'm going to pick up my hobby of collecting, if not playing, to start. And I'm going to take all the duplicates because God knows you get so many bulk cards when you go through and open packs. But that's part of the fun. And you make decks out of them, you get your play sets, you trade them. And so then I said, but what else could I do with that? And I had the idea of creating a channel where I shared the joy of collecting something, having a hobby, something that makes you happy without having anything else tied to it. And then I said, what if I could just take all those extra cards and give them to the viewers? Because then you can share the joy of collecting. Because, we opened a bunch of packs that first video. We got about, I want to say 45 cards here. And of course, the first video, we had two comments that entered. We had two entries. We had a friend of mine, John. So thank you, John. Appreciate you for entering. And then Lane Edwards, a fellow player of another trading card game, a digital trading card game called Splinterland. So Lane Edwards and John James, you two are the winners this week. I was going to do a prize wheel video, but there's only two. And I've got more than two booster packs or repacks to give out. So I will contact you guys on the channel. And if you would, just email freetcgs@gmail.com and let me know how to get it to you. John, I'm going to reach out to you personally. I've got your info. I'll just message you. But Lane Edwards, feel free to reach out to me via email. You can send to freetcgs@gmail.com, or you could even reach out to us. Find me in game. Probably Captain Dingus would be the easiest one, because while I did get the account Free TCGs, I bought a spellbook for that. I probably won't be using it to communicate very much, so we're gonna just email's probably the best, and then I'll get a repack set up. We're gonna do 2 packs of 10 here. I got plenty. I'll make sure you guys get a couple of the cool ones. I got some foils. We'll throw those in there and then get them sent out to you. And John, I'll just personally hand you your pack, so I appreciate it. Thank you for helping me start this. It means a lot to me. It really does. You go through life and things happen, and you gotta sort of take some times and do things that you don't want to do. Nobody really wants to work 6-7 days a week. 6-7, get it? I'm cool still. Don't worry about the gray in this beard. But sometimes you must do what you have to do. And I applaud anyone and everyone who's done that, who took life right on the chin and kept going, because that's what it requires. You just don't give up. That's the only secret to life. Just so you know, it's the only secret, to never give up. There's an old saying: it's nearly impossible to defeat someone who simply refuses to give up. You wanna win life? Do that. I promise you'll win. It might be hard at times, and you might be like, I hate this, but it gets better. And if it doesn't get better, you get better. And I just want to encourage everyone to remember that. So today, I'm very thankful. We have the very first 2 winners of the community giveaway repacks from our very first box of cards, the Avatar: The Last Airbender Play Booster set for Magic the Gathering. Congrats, Lane. Congrats, John. I will be in contact with you guys shortly. Thank you so much. Have a good night. And the second video is up. You guys can comment on all the videos. I almost forgot. You guys can comment on all the videos, until you have free cards. You can share them with your friends. You can trade them. You can sell them. You can whatever you want. So we got those up, and we got the Splinterlands giveaway as well. I'm searching for land workers because the price of those cars is going up, man. So what you used to be able to buy pretty cheaply, they're not cheap anymore. So I figure, you know what? I'll take the same concept. I'll go and I'll crack 10 packs, give away the extras, and go hunt for some land workers. And what better way to do that was to bring the two communities together, Splinterlands and Magic the Gathering, two things that I enjoy. And here's to a great 2026 that's going to be filled with more happiness, because it's one thing to do what we must, but when we're done doing that, when we are no longer in that situation in life, I want to remind everyone that we must undo what we did to get us into that mode, because once survival mode is no longer needed, if you stay in it, it's detrimental to everything else. And so you need to take time for yourself, time for your family, time for your friends, and time for your hobbies. And if you don't have any hobbies, if you don't have time for hobbies, if you don't have the money for hobbies, I am more than happy to share mine with you. So to anyone that sees this, give us a like, give us a follow, share us with your friends, because you never know where people are in their lives. You know, I've been to ups, I've been to some serious downs, but it is in those valleys that I found the strength to persevere. And when I emerged, I had more compassion and empathy and sympathy, and I was kinder, but I knew what I was capable of. And so now I find myself in a better place, and I'm taking the steps to get back to finding the joy in things. And I want to share that joy with others who might not quite be there yet. So that's the whole purpose of this channel. Thank you for checking it out. Congratulations again, John, Lane, and we'll see you guys soon. The Splinterlands drawing video is going to be in a couple days, so stay tuned for more. Thanks a bunch.